Hey, hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Some sort of round castle-like ancient brick structure. I really don't know, but it is very, very cool looking. We've got also these holes all around here, perhaps to put wood in to make like a second floor. You can walk up here. Honestly, I don't know what I'm looking at. The ruins of some kind of ancient structure, but whatever it is very cool. And we've got bricks, which the bricks are interesting because I don't really know where the bricks would mean that it's from. It's small red bricks. All right. Where are small red bricks found in ancient times? I have no idea, but let's go with the Czech Republic. That feels fun. Let's go just south of Prague, somewhere around right here. Make the guess, and the answer was, all right, well, it was south of Prague, but it was actually in northern Serbia. Well, I mean, yeah, sure, northern Serbia, we'll call it, right near the border of Croatia. Wow, very cool. Is there a name to this place? There is. It is, wow, okay, Bach Fortress, or, yeah, sure, that fortress right there. Very cool. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. Wow, what a place this is. Just look at all of the colors and the hills and the ground. It's like this clay type rock color over here, and then this very deep red iron rock, this orange, you got the green, well, that's not rock, but that's like trees and stuff like that. Really, this really does look amazing. And it's today's daily challenge. I mean, this is going to be a really cool one. I have no idea where this is. I mean, there's a place in the world that I know of that maybe kind of looks like this, but I'm not sure that this is that place at all. So I really have no idea where to guess for this one. But anyways, this is the daily challenge, meaning it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think this is. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world you think this is. In tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you have any idea where in the world this is, then tell me. Well, okay, here we are in the main section of today's episode, and today we have got a viewer challenge. Now, the last few viewer challenge I've done very well, especially the last one, probably the highest score that I've ever gotten, just 5 points off of the total maximum you could possibly get. And you know, it was a Canadian locations challenge, and there was a lot of locations in big cities. A lot of actually all of the places were, you know, they weren't like they weren't roads in the middle of nowhere. You know, we weren't in remote places, and that's the theme of today's challenge. Remote places. A challenge brought to us by Lance and Derek. Thank you so much, Lance and Derek, for this one. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below to find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find the link to this challenge so you can challenge yourself on figuring out where the remote locations in the world are. Now, 403 episodes, or 404, I'm not really sure anymore, to be honest with you, but we've been to a lot of remote places. Are there new remote places to be explored? Will we see some old favorites? Who knows? But regardless, thank you so much, Lance and Derek. Let's get right on to it. Boom! Challenge accepted. All right. Well, where are we now? So it's a road, and the road looks quite peculiar. Maybe we're in Australia. Doesn't look like a North American road. Looks quite blurry. Maybe we could be in South Africa. Maybe we could be in... I think Australia is probably right. We got the little stickies on the road, so that's good. Other than that, bit confused. Big lakes, though. Big lakes. All right, lakes in Australia. Well, we've got these ones over here. Lakes in Tasmania. Yep, there are lakes in Tasmania as well. Tasmania or, you know, South Australia are things that I'm thinking of. I don't really know how those lakes look. In fact, these ones don't look, these are like giant lake, right? Like, these look like very, very big lakes. These roads also aren't that well kept up. We believe we very well could be at a national park, but perhaps not. We do have some big electrical infrastructure going on here, so we could even be at a small lake, honestly, like this. In fact, all the lakes look like they're national parks. That seems a bit, a bit excessive, but okay, there you go. There's conservation area, but there's a lot of lakes around here in Tasmania. Is that what this look like? Maybe. There is a definite need to pass electricity around Tasmania. Over here, really, where's it going? Where's the electricity going over here? I don't know. But there probably still is need for stuff like that. You need to build big, giant towers like that to transport electricity, because in lower amounts, I'm just going to call it amounts because I don't really know what the proper units to use in this case is. But in lower amounts and lower current, let's just say, it's probably wrong, honestly. I kind of forget which one is which. A lot of loss is done, so you really need to get some high capacity cables and stuff and send a lot of electricity through for it to travel long distances over land. It doesn't really work, and you can't really send small amounts of electricity far distances over land. It doesn't really work that way. Still confused as to where we are. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of places. I mean, there's a lot of lakes. It's not like we're around here just because there's a lot of lakes here. We could be in Western, like around here. Like, look at these, right? So you could be right around there as well. We could be anywhere in Australia. Australia is so difficult to figure out because of that. Because you can be pretty much anywhere and things are going to look... Well, I mean, you can tell you're in Australia, but other than that, it kind of starts being a bit tricky. I don't know. I kind of maybe guessing around over here in this area, saying like right here, see this lake? Could we be on that road? Could we be over here on this road in East Jimbaden? Yeah, could we be around there? Actually, I don't think that's a bad idea. We do have mountains and stuff, and, very well, we could be around there. I think that's probably where I'm going to end up guessing, around this area. Maybe we're here. See this road right over here? But it's not really remote. This is a remote area. I mean, it's kind of remote. Is Tasmania more remote? Is like on this road here near Great Lake? Is that more remote? We are going west. So that's a thing to consider. I don't really know what to do with that information, but we are going west. So, I honestly, like around over here. Is this really a remote place? I don't really think it doesn't really fit the challenge that well. It's not really that remote either. Oh boy, that's why. Like, could we be around here, around Lake Argyle? Yeah, I have no idea. Could we be down here? We definitely could be, but honestly, things look a little bit more like around here. Yeah, there's less, but this road doesn't really look like we're gonna be seeing that much. So I'm gonna be guessing right over like. There's too many cities and stuff around everywhere. No matter where we go, we see cities. So I'm just gonna guess right here. And just hope that I'm at least kind of close. Make the guess and the answer. It was Tasmania. In fact, it was this lake that we had been looking at, Lake Gordon. We'd been looking at this for quite a while. That does go west. Maybe I should have remembered that. Well, we had at least looked at it and considered it. Flew out of my mind. 2278. Nah, it's too bad I didn't go with it, but there you go. Where are we now? Camping in what appears to be Alaska. No. What appears not to be Alaska. What have we got here? No and sender. Okay, so yeah, no fires. That's good to know. What have we got? Oh, okay. We find ourselves most likely in penguins. Okay. Probably around, well, maybe here in Argentina. Or maybe in Chile, like over here. Well, I have a feeling we're around this area for sure. But specifically where is going to be a bit difficult to figure out. Yeah, it's camping, but which country are we in? But I'm fairly certain we'll be here in Tierra del Fuego somewhere. Either in Argentina or in Chile, not sure which one. I think I'm going to go, we could be up here, but I think I'm going to go with Argentina just because I feel like over here it's mostly uninhabited, not too many roads. I feel like there's a lot more roads over here near Ushuaia. I feel like that is maybe a little bit more likely to be correct. But honestly, it's not like this is like the ocean. It's just a little tiny waterway. So we could be like around here. We could be up here. You know, yeah, maybe around up here, something like this, or maybe there. I feel like something around here probably isn't that bad of a guess, or maybe along this road right here. Sure. I mean, all right. That seems like an okay guess. Let's go down the road and see if we can spot anything that makes any sense. At least something that we can see, maybe some specifics. Again, we could be much further north than I'm thinking, but you know, if there's penguins somewhere, you know, they got to be. I don't really know if there are penguins down here, but we're gonna pretend that there are. What does this say? This says RCJ 29. J. Well, there's J. I don't know about the number 29. That doesn't really help me at all. What are these roads? These roads have numbers? Y85. Oh, Lord. Y. Are they all Y? Is it all Y roads around here? It is. Oh, great. Well, what about here? That's still a Y. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore that then, and we're gonna say J. All right, sure. J's the road that we want to be on. Let's go somewhere like around here then, and just make the guess. We're kind of near Ushuaia. The answer was, yeah, we were on J. I wouldn't have thought that was this right over here. Interesting. Well, maybe I should have guessed it, but I guess I was a little bit wrong. You know, now it makes sense, but I don't know. I really thought it was going to be a much smaller body of water than this, which is why I guess just straight up inland. I didn't think it would be a giant body of water like this, but, you know, we got pretty close. All right. Well, where are we now? Honestly, I don't quite know, but we are driving on the right side of the road, so that is something to keep in mind. What have we got coming up here? We got a big old truck. Wow. Look at this thing. Okay, it's like an off-road bus type thing. We gotta have, so there's gotta be some interesting things going on in this location. We gotta be somewhere quite bizarre. But where? We're driving on the right side of the road. Are we going to be, man, that was very weird. Reminds me of those big giant like ice tour buses that you find in certain places in Canada. You know, if you want to go visit the polar bears, usually you take that on the ice. But I don't think that's where we are, and you know, things get a little bit more confusing as we go on. Okay, well, we've got Cyrillic, so now we know 94 is the road that we're on, which may or may not help. There may be a great help, it may be a great not help. So let's go look at remote places. Well, what about this road? E105. I mean, of course. So this is going to be an E road. So we're going to ignore it. E road. Fine. Let's go say we're in an area with no E roads. Right? Still really E. Okay, fine. No E roads. I doubt there's E roads down here. Really? They're going to still be E? M. Okay. M60As. And oh boy, is it going to be something smaller than this? It probably is. Okay. Well, can I... Oh god, I don't want to guess all the way down there. We can guess over here. What kind of roads do we got here? Oh, well, numbers don't seem to exist. P, oh, okay. Well, things are a bit confusing then, because I don't really know where to go from here. Do I really think we are that far? Well, it says remote. Remote could mean straight up like right in the middle of the country. And that's always a really hard one to guess. It's an M52. All right. Yeah, right in the middle. Right in the middle is always so difficult to figure out. So I think I might actually just make a middle guess, just because guessing in the middle of Russia is very, very tricky. So we could be right in the middle. And I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that's the way I'm going to go. We're in Russia, and we're in the middle. Unless we're somewhere else, like, you know, Ukraine, or maybe we're in Kazakhstan, or something else. Honestly, I haven't really seen anything to really help me on this. It's very foggy too, which just doesn't help. Okay, there are big mountains. There are big mountains down here. So let's go and say we are, you know, around over right around here, around Kizil. That sounds good to me. Sure, let's go and call this this road right here. That sounds good to me. There are big mountains in the distance that we can see. Do we see anything on this sign? Maybe, just maybe. No, that doesn't help me at all. All right, this city is probably our last chance. I don't really see anything that just jumps out at me. Not even flags. We've got this building right here. Looks like this is a concrete building that's seen better days. All right. Well, I guess that's all I've got to do. All I can do really is just say, all right, is there anything around here? No. Make the guess, and the answer was okay. I went remote on in that sense. Right here. Is this road named 94? Well, if it is, there's no way I can tell. You know, I had no way of guessing that. I never was going to. I figured maybe middle of the country remote, but no, it wasn't middle of the country remote. It was one of the sides. That makes sense. 1,605 points. It's always hard to do Russian guesses, especially if you know that it's going to be remote, because remote can mean a lot of places. This is that road in northern Canada in the Yukon. Maybe. It looks like it could be. What does that say? Is a mile? That might. Not really sure. Are we in Canada or are we in Alaska? Not sure, but I think it's one of them. I think it's one of those two. That license plate doesn't look like an Alaskan license plate. I didn't see any yellow on there. But I could still be wrong. We could be in a lot of places. It's like the road to Iqaluit, but we got to be a little bit more south, closer to Whitehorse, because it's not the road to Iqaluit. My bad. The road to Inuvik, but it's, I don't know. I mean, this road is it's not as crazy. Once you get close to Inuvik, things start like it's like weird mountains and it's really barren. We're still, I mean, there are still small trees around. We could be in northern British Columbia, but I think the trees are a little bit bigger in northern British Columbia. Although, honestly, I can't say that I'm certain about that. There's still trees around Whitehorse, right? I mean, they're not big trees, but they still exist, I think. See, look at that. Okay, there are some decent-sized trees here. It looks like we just went like due north, and there was nothing that way. What about this way? Oh, this doesn't help. It's just straight up nothing again. Well. This is indeed remote. Well, oh no, this is the same direction that I already went. Okay, fine. Let's go this way. Okay. This better not. Oh, come on. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to return just because I need to see what those signs say, and I already skipped them. All right. Oh, really? Wow, I can't actually see those. Interesting. Well, that might hurt me because and anyways, it doesn't even have a thing on it. No speed, no nothing. I mean, really, there's no need for a speed limit. I mean, you're not going to be driving that fast on these roads. They're like dirt roads. Also, if you fly off, not really that much for you to hit. Small trees, but a fast car will just knock those right down. My goodness. All right. Well, got to make the guess. Where's White Horse? White Horse is there. We're going to call this the 2. Going straight up. The 2, really? No. Which road did I mean? I meant... Well, I was talking about... it's a lot harder to find. I was talking about this road, the 5. But... Yeah, I am going to go with the 5, actually. We're going to go somewhere like right around here. Oh, it's not mountainous enough, actually. Look at this. It's really not mountainous enough. I guess I'll go over here then. We'll go with this road right there. Make the guess, and the answer was, whoa, we were that far north? Wow, we were straight up, like, we were on that road. We were on the road to, the road to Inuvik. Get there, and then it just turns up. So we were, but my God, I didn't think we were going to be that close. Well, that's kind of crazy. We were on the road to Inuvik, but we were way closer than I thought. Interesting indeed. Okay, well, this is very cool. Could this possibly be Bhutan? Is that a possibility here? I think it might be. Or it could be Nepal. It's hard to tell, honestly. Oh, okay, yeah, that looks like it would be Bhutan. And we've got a bridge, and there's another flag. So maybe we're in the border of Bhutan and somewhere else. Well, okay, what countries does Bhutan border? Does Bhutan directly border Nepal? No, it doesn't. It borders India, and it borders China. So I'm going to go and say that this flag right there, which I can't really recognize at this moment, is not one of those, not a border. Do we have a river? There's a river right here, but no, it's a bit too big. What do we got around here that we can really see? There's a river right there. Okay, this feels a little bit better. What about if I just say we are like, very close to the river, like right here. Ah, look at this. See? There's a bridge right there. So if I say we are right there, and that is this bridge right here, and then we can see. Oh, okay. That was a weird police siren that went on outside. But there you go. I'd say that's probably our best guess. But good. Looks like we are indeed in... Oh, that's the flag of India. Oh. Well, that really didn't look like it, but okay. Well, let's go looking around down near India then. Wow, for whatever reason, things looked very different for me until I saw what the flag actually looked like. Heh, going crazy, I guess. That's fine. What do we got here on the border of India? We've got... Well, that's a pretty big place right there. No, I don't want to change my guess. Would I be crazy? Royal... Okay, maybe... I don't think that's like a border. I don't think it's a border. That's not a border. I think that is where we are. And I think we are. We're in Bhutan. We know that much. I think just India maybe helped or something with payment, or I don't know. Maybe India helped with the bridge in some sort of way. I'm not 100% certain, but that looked good to me. Make the guess. It was actually very close. Kind of right idea. Here's the actual river, and here's the actual bridge. Very cool. 40-19. Wow, good challenge. 15-200. We started off in Tasmania. Sadly, didn't get more points. I even looked like I was looking right around in that area, but I didn't guess it. Then we were on the J Road right near Ushuaia in Tierra del Fuego, southern Argentina. Then we were in a remote place, in Russia. A lot of remote places in Russia. I guess we would be in the middle, because the middle is kind of tricky to guess. But no, we were on one of the sides over here on the Big Dong. Then we were on the road to Inuvik, which I mentioned a lot of times, but finally decided not to guess the road to Inuvik, and it turns out we were much closer to Inuvik than I even thought. I thought we would be like maybe up here in area, but there was too many mountains up there, so I thought no way we're going to be more north. That turns out there's still trees all the way up there. Then we went off to... I guess maybe there's still trees up here. I don't know how the currents and stuff go. I think if you go to like here, you're going to have a lot of trouble finding that many trees. because I don't think you'll be able to find them. Then we went to Bhutan. Very nice. On a bridge over a river. It was very nice. 15,200. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.